Hey guys, your humble host. Real quick, I wanted to make a small response video to an article I read, or rather several versions of said article. It has to do with Canadian Minister of Women, Pat Hajdu. Forgive me if I pronounced her name. She right now is in the process of trying to strike down a bill that would go into law that would legalize the possession and carry of pepper spray. Now, it's sad that even has to be made into a law to enable people to do so, but hey, it's Canada. Anyway, Hajdu's argument is that by legalizing the possession of pepper spray and enabling women to carry it, it promotes rape culture and sexism, and that men should be taught to just not to rape instead, and that the government is working on violence strategy, gender neutral, yeah right, and that gender equality is at the heart of every decision that the Canadian government makes. Bullshit. If anything, it is promoting gender inequality because you are trying to keep something away from women that could empower them, that could enable them to defend themselves. If it were me, if I lived over there, I'd be carrying this stuff around anyway. I'd find a way to get it online and keep it on my person in secret, because there's no way in hell I'd walk around defenseless. I don't walk around defenseless at all. I think it's stupid to do so nowadays. If you can at least carry around pepper spray or a knife, or if you have concealed carry, then do so. There is too much garbage going on. I am not promoting violence in any sort of way, but I am promoting self-defense. With what this Canadian minister is doing, her logic, I can't even wrap my head around. How is promoting something for self-defense, how does that promote rape culture? I mean, if rape culture even exists in the terms that she thinks it does, if that makes sense. Just in general, it's a rule of thumb, just to be prepared for anything when you go out. Now, is it fun to have to watch your back? Is it fun to always be on guard? No, but in certain areas, in certain places, you kinda have to. It's kind of reality. And for those of us who actually have a grip on reality and actually have a way to defend ourselves, just in case some wound, whether it be man or woman, because it can be either one, decides to come out and do stupid and tries to get us involved with it, then yeah, we'll make it a point to defend ourselves. It seems with these feminists, and I know this has been talked about time and time again, it is my personal opinion that feminists want to stay victims, that they don't want to take responsibility at all for their own well-being, which everyone is responsible to do so up to a certain point. Now, yes, we have our protectors, we have our police, we have our National Guard, we have our army, we may have our husbands, fathers, brothers, sisters, mothers, so yes, there is that, but it seems like these feminists that they want to stay victims. It's easier to stay a victim more than to stand up and take responsibility for taking care of yourself, and that's what self-defense is. You know, self-defense is not fun. No, it's not. It can be downright scary, and thankfully, I have not come into a situation where I've had to defend myself. Now, I would if I needed to, and you can bet your ass I'd probably be scared, because depending on how bad the situation was and what exactly was going down, I would be scared of the result, and scared if whether or not I could get away. Yes, fear is a legitimate factor when it comes to self-defense, but something to look at is, at that point, it is your life or it is theirs. And the way that I look at it, at that point, they made a decision to do something that could cost them their own life. They threw everything away at that point, and I made my own decision. I will preserve my own life because you decided to come over here and mess with mine. So that is the way I look at it. I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting, say, go attack people. No. But what this Canadian minister is doing is keeping women defensive, because men are stronger, and yes, men do need to defend themselves as well. There's men who carry on knives, also carry pepper spray, and it's just smart to do. Now, for men, it is a little bit easier because, like I said, men are physically stronger. That is a known fact. So, as a petite female myself, I'm gonna have a little bit of a harder time defending myself, so I want something extra. And that should be the same thought of this minister, but it seems like she wants to just keep women victims. You can make more money that way. You can get more power that way. And you can push your own agenda that way. I think it's total and utter garbage, and I really do hope that the legalization of pepper spray gets passed. And it's being pushed by a conservative member of parliament, last name Litch. I want to say Leitch. That's the last name, which is a woman. It is another woman, conservative woman in the Canadian Parliament that is pushing this bill, saying, yes, we want a way to defend yourselves. And here you have the Canadian Minister of Women, or Canadian Minister of Status of Women, saying, no, we shouldn't have to defend ourselves at all. No, you're promoting rape culture. What utter nonsense. Anyway, I'm going to post the links in the description. Tell me your guys' thoughts. How do you guys look at it? And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night, you guys.